Yo, welcome to Banter Trimz, another Saturday in the shop with the man them. First of all, we got a big up Dan Azair for his win last week. Great win by Dan. As you guys know, I like to start with little scenarios, so I'm just going to start with, do we still think that there's power in marriage?
Yes, there's power in marriage. There's still power in union. Partnership is still...
But I'm saying marriage, there's a difference between obviously being with your partner, we're talking about marriage.
The institution of marriage you're referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. There's still power in it because that's how two families can jump up the ladder in a non-combative way. That's how you pool your resources. There's still power in it. Whether or not, it's how we figure out how to work it out and get the balance, as we were saying before. But there's still power in it.
I think there's more power for the women than actually the men, to be honest. Because when people get married, when two men and female get married, obviously there's a bit of a cross paths with two brothers and two women get married. When people get married, if a woman gets a divorce, she takes half the guy's shit.
That don't happen. Like on an average thing, that don't happen. No, it doesn't. But I've been through a divorce. How are you gonna argue?
How was that? Can you explain it to all us?
I've been through it. No, that's not an average thing. Like that's a man with like if you've treated her to a certain lifestyle.
What, Dr. Jason?
No, let's take it to, let's stop talking about the US. Let's take it to here. If you, like you're a footballer or you're a man with money and you've treated her to a certain lifestyle, there's something called spousal support. They can ask for spousal support when they start the match.
That woman's got Lionel Richie still singing to this day. I think she got the biggest ever. I've got singing about Prince.
Just to keep out of the payments. Just keep out of the payments.
You have to be able to stay at a certain lifestyle. If you've got assets in that, then it's a tricky thing. So what I'm saying is, for average couple that gets divorced, that don't have bags in the bank, don't have 3-4 properties, it's not she's gonna take half of my dish.
Maybe half the iPhone. Share it on a Tuesday.
The thing is, it goes both ways, doesn't it?
What do you say if you got assets, what?
If you got assets, so if you got houses, right?
Any assets you're talking like?
Any assets.
Okay.
She at the point, whoever files has to say, oh, I want X, Y, and Z, and prove why they're entitled to it. It's not just I want. They have to prove why they're entitled to it.
And they help them make it and all the rest of it. And
all of that has to come into when they initially file.
Well, in trust, anyway. They can't find out. They can't get a thing. Remember I tell you that.
I can't say anything like that on camera. But
I was seeing it.
like they have to go through that process first and foremost, and then the judge will look through your financials.
But again, the reason why I'm asking the question is because of internet dating, is because of things like Married at First Sight, the culture of how people meet and how people live their lives together is
Since
changing.
social media, the power of marriage don't mean nothing, because you can just done with somebody, get half of what you need to do, and you're on Tinder or whatever next week, and you
You need to
find
done with someone? I know a man that's married that's on Tinder.
Yeah. That's,
Not me, by the way.
that's different. That's different.
Lost this potency. Yeah, from way before social media. Since divorce has become acceptable, people just bounce. It's a lot easier for them just to say, do you know what, I'm not doing this no more. It's a lot easier for women to say, I don't feel like, and I'm not just blaming on women.
Yeah, but that's mostly women with powerful, powerful jobs and things like that.
It's 70% of women, I think, in this country file for divorce. I think it's like 8% in the United States. I think it's just easier just to kind of give up because there's no stigma attached to divorce no more. Which I don't necessarily think is a problem. I just think it's allowed people to say, I don't have to work on something that probably...
And that like I said earlier, that's because the households that they come from don't have that, it's not embedded in you. Like
This-
you don't. You know, you got generations
This
of
is
marriage.
exactly-
You have uncles
generations.
and aunties and everybody's married.
Yeah, but
they've gone the
So you
opposite
don't
direction.
have this.
the last generation, the last
Hey,
generation
Duke.
I can remember that really stick with marriage.
What did you say? I didn't even hear him. What did you say?
Just the normal, just being normal.
Marku.
Marku.
Everyone was just getting divorced.
But that's the thing I was gonna say. Even our grandparents, yeah, like we have this thing in our culture where it's like I've got maybe like 12 uncles, 3 aunties, and then all of a sudden I got 5 aunties. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, granddad went and done a mad one back in the day, and he's hiding kids in Jamaica or whatever. So, and our grandmas knew and put up with that. So, is that what we're saying? Is
Granddad and grandma married.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I'm saying? So,
There's still
is that thing of working it through? Like, you know what, you messed up,
it's
but
happening.
in marriage you're allowed to make mistakes, I guess.
I don't think so. I think that 2 things happened in the early 80s, 90s. 2 things happened. Women started getting power and started making money.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it.
Let me that.
Okay,
So they started making money and being outside of the home. So therefore, the man had to figure out how does this navigate. So even in that situation that you're talking about, where granddad has extra kids outside, the woman was dependent on the man's money in a heavier way back then than they are now. So a woman won't necessarily be like, yeah, I'm okay with those caliber of women won't sit down and say, yeah, I'm okay with my man having 5, 6 kids outside when I can go and make my own money. Hell, I can go and find 2, 3 men to do your job right now.
2, 3. At the same time.
Women have power, you know. You'd be surprised, mate.
Brother, come on. Like,
It's happening out there.
come on.
I know.
You would be surprised. I don't
Like,
get it.
so the thing, so that happened where women start getting the power to dictate their own destiny, so to speak, and like a real effort to break down the family structure, like a real effort from society and the media to break down the family structure.
And and I hear what you're saying, but again, going back to the start, the power of social media is when you get married, it's not about what it is for us, it's about how it looks now.
Look,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
with the social media thing, I totally agree. People post pictures of plates of food that they eat and they go out and pay, like everybody eats.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it is an image thing. It is what it looks like, and this is what I'm doing, and all that. So women do have a not so women, but yeah, women. They do want it what it looks like. They do want to get the dress and so on and so forth. And there's lots more to it. That's like 1 hour out of the day. What about the other 23 hours of the day? You know what I'm saying? That's like if you break down a marriage to a day, that's just 1 hour.
Yeah.
What about the rest of it? How are you gonna live and coexist and blah 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 and so on and so forth? So, but they like all that. They like it, and like I said, I keep going back to the point. I think it's because you don't. It's all going to be telling you something, but if you know what it looks like, if you know what that looks like, it will help. That's what I see things. If you don't come
I
from
agree
it,
with that. But we also, so why they're leaving,
and even men as well. Men knows what men knows
why women are leaving at a higher rate than we are is women have expectation. They have a laundry list of things that they will tolerate. We got like 3. Oh, make sure you can cook.
Yeah.
Make sure you're decent, you're good in bed. Don't stress me out. Simple, right? Simple, like 3 things. That's not acceptable. Like you will take practically anything that a woman throw at you because you're like, well,
Hell no. Hell no.
but
If
this
your
is what I'm
woman come
saying
back
that-
with someone
no.
else's belly, are you accepting that?
No. But this is why I'm saying that they are more likely to leave than we are.
Not me.
Yeah, but Steve, so right, okay, so that's another question. So if they're gonna do things and we're gonna accept it, if they were actually, do you want to be that woman that leave that's gonna leave under such under those circumstances? Do you understand what I'm saying? Steve? Why would you like that? Ain't that a good thing? Go about your business then. That's what I see.
I mean, that's part of the problem.
That's
I know, mate.
Not
Because
working.
we are like that, man. Epic. And the problem with it is, as men, as we age, more often than not, we gain status. Like, look at us 20 years ago, we were waste, innit? compared to what we are probably now.
I was.
A
I'm
lot
not
of
gonna
men.
lie. I was.
Okay,
Good.
you the guy.
No,
I'm
he said he was. He said he was.
Who said it was?
Yeah, he said he said.
No, I said I was.
sorry.
Okay, but I'm saying.
You right. You see what I'm saying? Trying to put words in my mouth. I didn't say that. I didn't try to say I said that.
As men,
Terrible.
Yeah.
especially in this where we are now, we've probably improved with age. The problem is
Oh, like a fine wine, baby.
looks fade.
You
and
cheese.
unfortunately for women,
I'm wine, you cheese.
societally, it's a like look how you look as a woman is a very big deal.
Yeah.
But as a man can be a millionaire and get all the gal.
Chop
Yeah,
anything.
Anything because he's got money and women are drawn to
And
say
he carries himself as a. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to be good looking.
I'm telling you, it's a myth.
That's what he just said. You got the money in the
Whereas
pocket.
women-
For a woman,
Whereas
she
women,
does. Yeah.
they can make things that in the long term, make decisions that in the long term can appear rash in the end. Because at times you think, all right, he don't do this and he don't do this as a man. You've got the whole laundry list, as you said. They leave, and as they get older, their stock, and I'm not being disrespectful, it drops sometimes. So women have to be very careful.
That is
The most
rich,
unhappiest group
right
of
there.
women are those with successful careers that are around 40 years of age, bro. 40 years plus. These women are not happy, bro. Because sometimes you have to put up with a little bit of put that your husband puts you through. Because in the long term, you're going to be happier for it.
But this is the thing, bro. They so even going back to our grandparents, our generation would have seen their mom, their grandparents put up with certain folk.
Or not even know,
Right.
bro.
They put up with
I
it.
think it might have been my uncle Mark, yeah?
Oh,
It might have been you. No, I think it was.
Mark and Mark. What is it,
There
Marku?
was a conversation.
Marku.
Hold on, like, you don't know what I'm going to say, yeah? Someone said the other day, I think it might have been you, that you don't know sometimes, like your parents and your grandparents, we're of the generation that we don't know what our grandparents
I can tell
may
it
be
to
keeping
you.
up.
So,
They could have been on a crud.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we never know.
We'd never
So
know,
listen,
bro.
in our household, obviously, better my nephew. So, me.
How old are you again?
27.
So,
Stupid question, didn't get a stupid answer.
nope, I'm not.
So everybody think my mum and dad. My dad died when I was 13. That was a baby. I mean.
Oh, baby Berto, baby Berto.
Can you put a picture up?
Wait, get permission first. Wait, get permission first. Someone used his picture, it went off. That's all I'm saying.
I have no shame, bro.
Yeah, around it. So the point I make, so you think that they live a perfect.
So wait a minute, I'm just doing quick maths. You said 13. I know how old you are, so 13 years.
Anyway,
I get the number now.
Anyway, long story short, you
He's
would
the
have
youngest.
thought. You would have
47. Yeah.
Nobody knows what's going on.
You don't know.
My mum and dad won't allow us to see whatever.
Nah, yeah, it's
You
true.
wouldn't know.
It's true.
What about the siblings that are in America and here and there and? No, but I'm just saying.
They won't.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
People do that. And generation, they did do that. But they're still the household was still solid.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
household, they grew up in a household.
Yeah.
The stigma and that attached.
I've never seen my mum's dad cook. Never. I just see him laying in the bed, eating peanuts, and grandma brings the food up to him, or she asks us to bring the food up to him.
That's the kind of Wi-Fi I want. I'm born in the wrong generation. I need that kind of level of
I
love.
grew up in Peckham, yeah. About 7 bedrooms, but I don't know if you remember. So huge, people come from Jamaica to live in. My dad used to sit downstairs. So like where Duke's in, the door was next to him, the belt was over the door. You could be upstairs top and you'd say, Mark, in that, you'd hear it. You'd hear it, man. You could be that far away, he'd say it once. And you'd go down there, and it's because of how he carried himself and how, I've never seen my dad line a shirt.
Rose, as Stephen just said, Rose
was more defined. So in this day and age,
But sorry to cut you, but he would come in for
the second time,
and bring it on a Friday and bring his sorry, mate. So
Nah, bro.
and he'll bring his wages in, take them, put it there every week and go about his business.
Yeah.
Create it on the side. Like, you have to take his piece out and give it to my mum.
Yeah.
No question, no argument. Friday, both back, simple brown envelope.
Yeah.
So once again, Junior, I know you're gonna get to this.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So things are completely gone left.
Change,
To a degree. Things are going to change, obviously, but it's technology and you can speak to people easier. Like I spoke to Michael in Spain the other day on his phone. And it rang.
I told you, man. He's in right now. He's in Marku. What's his name again? Marku. He's in Marku mode now.
So my role's in now. So things have changed. I heard someone say something about they feel like women are trying to emasculate men. They're taking away our masculinity from us to a degree. They try to do lots of things about how they earn money and I don't need this, I don't need that. I'm not dating. I can just have a man on Monday, Thursday, on Sunday, and all that type of. The whole thing, what I know is the basis of a relationship, it's gone. It's gone. What I know.
So just
for the positive, some for the negative. Sorry.
Yeah.
so just to end. So are we saying there's no power in marriage is gone? We're agreeing with that.
Yeah, that's it. Carlos said it. It's about individuals, really. You can't just paint everyone with the same thing.
You gotta work through it. We as men have to get some more tools in our arsenal.
So guys, we've got to welcome Dan to the show.
Big up Dan. Wrong top, but we'll forgive him.
And going into the Premier League games from last week, there's only one place to start.
I respect
That's just the only
thing. I respect you.
Why not?
Well, that's good. Because certain man were talking all type of thing and brand and all that.
Going into the games from last week, there's only one place to start. And that's with Man United getting battered,
He was always going to try.
absolutely smashed around the place by Watford.
Where was it?
At Watford.
So I'm going to say something.
You can say whatever you like.
What's that? Vicarage Road.
Had the combo.
Vicarage Road.
I feel like I should interject at this point.
Owner of Sir Elton John.
Oh yes, Roberto was there.
By a weird twist of fate.
A Liverpool fan was in United game, in the United end, singing Ollie's at the wheel.
No, that's right. I really didn't at first, but in the end I was like, you know what, I can run with this.
Cool.
My thing is this.
What's your thing? Let's hear it. Let's hear it
We
from.
spoke about this. We've gone away to boxing early. So
What's that? Yours,
at the end
Claire?
of the season, you know,
That
you
yours?
have to picture this. It's like, that's a draw, that's a win. A lot of us would do that.
That's what I'm going to say.
That was 100% 3 points. You thought at the beginning of the season. Am I right in saying that?
I thought the actual Saturday before when we done the show.
You got 3 points.
Yep.
So what do you think happened?
Ollie happened.
Bacon and egg.
Ollie at the wheel happened. Ollie at the wheel happened.
From a Premier League being this premium product,
You gonna eat?
like anybody.
I get what you're saying. You're right, but I think managers do look like they look at it and say, "Yeah, we need to pick up."
Brentford was a W.
Yeah, Arsenal Brentford was a W. West Ham versus Liverpool was a W. You know, though you kind of look at certain games and think, all right, I might be able to rest certain people because it's a W. Like so, when West Ham came to Anfield, wait, you asked me a question. Let me land. When West Ham came to Anfield, Liverpool 100% looked at it and said, all right, we can pick up points here and rest a man or two.
It wasn't
Oh, sorry. It doesn't even matter. That's the difference with the level. West Ham. You haven't what? Okay, that's no problem. But when you looked at that fixture, where is that Millennium? Whether it was at Anfield or Millennium. This is what my point is exactly. You looked at the fixture and said, we are going to pick up these points so we can start resting players. Whatever happened, that game happened, didn't it? But you looked at it. No, but yeah, I know. But what I'm using as a point, it's an example. It's an example that I'm using. That's it. It was a very good example, which is going to demonstrate my point. That's all.
I'm not the narrator. Do you think that they down tools? Do you think that was purposely done?
I don't know if it's
No way. No way.
Yeah, Roberto, you can tell me.
First and foremost, is it possible you can finish what's in your mouth? Because I don't want no words. I don't want no words to be missed. Yeah, I don't want them to. Yeah. Big chews. That's it. Get the oxygen in. Swallow. There you go.
So, I was there.
Right.
The most shocking thing, first off, I got tricked. Thank you, Darren. I thought I was in the Watford end. Ended up in United end. So that was, how am I going to control
Was you uneasy? Yeah, it felt uneasy for you.
I felt mad uneasy at first.
I can imagine.
But
I wish I was
You
down
lot
and
just
called you
lost.
out. This guy supports Liverpool.
no, do you know what as well? Anyway, I digress. You lot are just downcast. You were downcast and watching the team play.
Do not be fooled by the match of the day commentators who are gassing up Watford. Yeah?
Like how they gas Liverpool.
To retain
That's what they do as
We're-
well.
we're-
Overexcited,
we're
you know.
seriously hard. But Watford, yeah,
Oh, that doing trash, yeah.
they're not good, bro. The most disturbing thing was that you got beat 4-1 by a team that didn't even play well.
Ollie got
Make
beat
no
4-1.
mistake.
I totally agree.
Sorry.
Ollie got
Make
beat
no
4-1.
Because it's the same thing that they did.
Like,
with
nobody
Mourinho.
answered my question.
Mate, no, I'm just saying.
Mourinho didn't lose 4-1 to Watford.
No, it's the same kind
There
of
wasn't any
performance.
tools to
It's
down.
the same kind of performance.
There wasn't any.
It's a, you know what? It's
I
an
don't
interesting
think they
question.
gambled.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
because
they
I
had
think
no
the players
direction.
actually was behind him. But I just think with a lack of guidance and
So the ability,
the ability to really understand what Ollie wanted and how to execute, I just don't think was there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you can say that, but there's still 11 professional players that have been in a position
But let's not
of
forget,
winning and losing
11
on the field.
11 professional players are playing another set of professional players who have a plan, who have a tactic, who understand the weak points and are looking to exploit. Okay,
But
calm
he
down
just
again. You don't have to be over
Roberto
there like
just
that.
said that Watford weren't good, bro. He just said that.
But they knew how to capitalize, exactly, and they knew how to capitalize on our weak points because they were pressing us. Rob, you said it. In spells, they were pressing us, weren't they?
You know, listen, everything Watford did was substandard, but they were organised. And United was, they were playing for playing scared. I'm saying world class.
Well, that's for a manager to pull,
but I'm saying-
lines up.
No, I'm not having that.
Well,
I'm not having that.
when
I'm not
Arteta
having
lost
that.
the first three, wasn't it for him to pick out the pieces? No, so it's the players that done it. Safe, all right.
They were panicking, bro.
That's
The thing for me with Man United under Solskjaer, I think they've got too many individuals.
Yeah, they're
That's
not
what
saying.
it is.
There you go.
They're
I'm not a team.
And do we believe that Ronaldo came in and changed that again?
No, it's not even Ronaldo.
No.
Ronaldo was particularly whack. Yeah.
Your favourite player, let's not forget,
No.
of all time.
Okay, cool.
Can we get the thing up as well? Get it up, please.
But Ronaldo was particularly whack. But players have off game. No, he ain't.
When Salah had an off game.
He's 17, he's
But we'll go back to that when we
He
talk about
doesn't
Liverpool.
do nothing
'cause
for 90. He does something for 2-3 minutes at
that's
best.
all he needs.
Players have off days.
Why is your
yeah.
voice going high pitched?
But
You
I'm-
don't believe that. You know you don't believe that.
I'm
You need
talking
more than that.
United players couldn't do basic stuff. They couldn't press as a collective. They couldn't even control the ball. Look how Maguire got sent off, bro.
Terrible.
I'm looking at man that's getting paid, what, almost 6 figures minimum a week?
Lost his head.
100%.
Losing his head.
Lost his head, mate.
The thing is as well, there was no pressure on Saturday against Watford, but then I watched the highlights against Villarreal, and you see Fred. Fred was pressing everything.
Well, who was the manager?
Carrick, who's still part of the backroom staff and does the coaching on the
He
field.
made 3 big changes though.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
on first.
big man Mike can speak.
I'm going to ask you one question, right?
He's in London. Remember that.
So, who picked the squad on Saturday and who picked the squad on Tuesday?
Well, obviously,
Ask the question.
well, obviously,
Hold on. Let him answer then.
obviously, Solskjaer picked it Saturday, and then Carrick picked
There you go, there's
it
the
Wednesday.
difference. There you go.
But the thing is, why?
Wait, we can't talk to 2 Liverpool people at once. It's weird.
The thing is, why are you going in for an interim manager and getting this German in? If Carrick's just beat Villarreal, then why not leave Carrick in?
Because that's not the basis. That's not what you do.
We're going to do something.
That is irresponsible management. And if you say that again, I think you should leave. Just like you said, allowing Carrick to have the job full time.
Why not put another old school player at the wheel?
When Lundberg came in and took you lot over, remember when Freddie came in and took you lot over? Anyway, that should be a sacking already by itself. When Lundberg came in and took, was it 3 games at the end of a particular season or something like that? He was in term for a minute. Did he not win his first game? From what I remember, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Why did you not give him the job permanently?
That wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan for us.
No, they didn't.
That
No,
wasn't
they
the plan for
didn't.
us.
And when he took over, was he not getting Emre? It wasn't recently when Lombard take. It's Emre
took
coming,
over
yeah.
from Emre.
But okay, so we have a plan, but now we are talking about we should divert from our plan to give Carrick the job because he's won one game. Is that how football works now? At the elite level?
No.
I didn't
Is
say
that what we're saying?
Not give him the job just like that.
They changed the goalposts. When is the
They
last
do.
time
They.
changed the goalposts?
But it's true. You change the game. You don't change the goalposts. You now start playing hockey and basketball at the same time, which doesn't even make sense.
What I was trying to say was, you're being linked with this German.
No, we're not being. He's
No,
ours.
but I'm just saying, you're being linked with this German director
Mastermind.
from Leipzig.
Mastermind.
Yeah?
Yep.
And then, you're only thinking about getting them until the end of the season. So why not just get?
No. The detail. It depends what story you want to go with. He's intern until the end of the season. Then he's going to go upstairs and help sort the club out in terms of the board and having a proper football in mind to help make footballing decisions at the club.
The only way to sort
Say
your
that again?
board out is unless you get rid of
Well,
it.
at the moment, that's his contract on the table. What I believe, once he starts smashing the shit out of the rest of you lot, he's going to get, you'll see it, he's going to get a permanent role as the manager.
That's the
Right,
problem.
right,
Hold
right.
on. That's
You remember me saying, I think I said it to Steve. I said, you lot sit there, you lot doing backflips about Ronaldo and all that.
We're going to continue that from
And
next
you
week as
do
well.
all sorts of
Yeah, I mean.
all that blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I said, what if it goes left? Steve was sitting there very quiet, very same spot.
Wait, Ronaldo hasn't gone left though. I just want to put that in.
Why did you finish it? So I'll say, yeah, Ronaldo is the cause of your problems. Because he was.
Do you want to leave right after that? Are you going to leave after
Ronaldo
that?
was just given to you. Oli had his plan. He had his plan.
Oli
Ronaldo
didn't
was
have a
because
plan.
he was
That's the
just-
problem. He
It
didn't
wasn't a footballing decision by Ronaldo. It was a financial decision. It's simple that we all know that. Every single commentator has said that.
Our top goal scorer, you're saying yes.
Let me finish.
Our top goal scorer.
So what I'm saying is, what happens? If
He's this. You lot love a paper,
Yeah,
man.
but
What's your
I
favourite
can't-
paper?
I can't
The
say-
Sun.
How
The Sun.
did he stay with the team?
I personally like the third sometimes.
So when Ronaldo joined there, Rashford's injured. Marshall's playing dead. His balls have got his hair back. I don't know what happened with him. What's going on?
It's a good haircut. I think Keon done it
So
today.
I'm going to ask a question. So those goals Ronaldo scored. Let me finish.
But it happened because he scored. So it's no longer a what if, it's actual
Those
fact.
goals Ronaldo scored. Please tell me who in Man United
Would have done that.
could have done that. Tell me.
Irrespective of that. The problem is...
No, you can't. Wait, Mark. You got to think what
He
you...
scored goals. He scored absolutely.
And that's what we wanted.
And right, but the problem is, your team is better than your results.
Yeah.
Your team, and so with Ronaldo, you're not playing well.
Okay, but
We wasn't playing well before. We wasn't doing that before.
Who would have scored him? I don't care.
None.
there you go.
Hold on. But can you not answer my question? We're talking about the game. It was
Arteta's
4-1. Can you explain why it was 4-1?
I said it, Oli.
Apart from Oli, we want to talk about
It can't be.
individual players that were on the field, bro.
Can I just explain it in 2 sentences?
Go on.
They were better than us. There you go. That's it. There you go. On to the next game. That's it.
Ollie's on the dole, on the dole. Ollie's on the dole.
Ollie's on the dough.
You know how I knew he was gone?
He walked over to you and clapped to you, innit? You know when he said bye to everyone? Did you wave back? Did you have some respect and wave back? Terrible.
With
You know what I'm
a
saying?
who was also a Liverpool fan, but I digress, yeah? You know how I knew he was gone, bro? Watford, he was getting sacked. Watford are not, they were rubbish, they're a rubbish team.
Okay, so
Let me tell you something.
If
If he got a social,
They're
that
not-
job,
I'm talking.
He didn't.
You know, sometimes
He didn't, Mark.
He got some naughty picture one
He
day.
didn't. He didn't. You're probably right, but he didn't. It's over.
Team, bro. They're not a 4-1 team.
They are a better team.
That was not a 4-1 game, bro.
That game,
Brother.
they were better.
Terrible,
That
bro.
game, they were better than us.
Radnick is at the wheel.
But you like you've been saying though, Michael, you've been playing trash though.
Yep, that's a good point. Good point.
Before we digress, what was the score against United in Brentford?
What's that got to do? What is
Just
that
answer
got
the
to
question.
do?
Just
No, hold on.
Let him land.
Hold on.
Let him land.
No,
Let him land. Let him land.
No, you run away the day after your land. Wow.
You're jumping around.
We've got Mountain Stephen here again.
I'm not deflecting.
You're jumping around.
When I said all
That doesn't matter.
That's a cop out. I want to know why. I want to know what's wrong with individual players on your team. Because you can say Oli, but that's the easy cop out.
Can say Ollie because we won in the Champions League straight away.
Hold on.
Straight away, we won.
You might have individual
Errors.
players on the field and that lot that are very good in that lot. But there's certain individuals that need direction. Everybody says every team needs direction. You need direction. You can't just come out there and say, go and kick the ball.
Exactly.
Look what West Ham did. Players start playing for what the manager wants, and the rest don't play. It's gone. It's gone. And it's not Ronaldo. Ronaldo's not the problem. He's bagging in goals. We know what we're getting from Ronaldo. It's the rest we need to fit.
There is no.
Love that.
There was no direction.
There's no leader. No.
There was.
leader
I saw more
on the
leader in Carrick directing on. He done the changes when he didn't care what Ronaldo. He took Ronaldo off, done the changes, and it changed, and we won the game.
And we won. Can you see that? Same
in the week.
In the week. And now we can all agree that the Villarreal are better than Watford. Look what happens when you take out one bad apple. One bad apple. Look what's happened.
That's just the new manager bounce thing.
Right, thank you.
Is that a thing? Can you bottle that up and see that? What's that? A new manager?
It happens. Gerrard won on the weekend.
Are you telling me?
Gerrard won on the weekend.
Are you telling me that United players looked at Carrick as the new manager and had a new manager bounce? Exactly. But you just said it's a new manager bounce. Carrick's not been officially named. There's no new manager.
But it's not about him. It's nervous about the players.
Yeah, exactly.
I totally agree.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's true. Ollie's gone.
Ollie's gone.
And sometimes you need to change.
Now can you see what I'm saying? Cheers, Mark. I've been saying for the last 2 years. Cheers, Mark. Thanks for the help.
Anyway.
You needed to change out the players. You needed to, you needed to.
Bruno needed sitting down, and he got sat down. Look what happened.
Sat down. Van der Beek, we know he's a baller. But yet,
Fred,
has he not played?
Exactly.
Why hasn't he played?
The United fans were gagging for him to come on, bro. And it was almost like it was scripted, like something out of WWE, bro. At half time, when they went in, he was the first player to come out for United to warm up. And he sprinted out like it was, like one of them runnings, the saves from and the United fans went mad.
Yeah.
I honestly believe.
And as a manager,
Sancho looked like Sancho
See that?
of Dortmund. Sancho looked like Sancho of Dortmund.
Yeah, in the Champions League game.
You
see that? When I saw Van der Beek come on, I instantly knew. I said it in the group. This guy is gone tonight. I had it with chest. You can all admit to that. I said it. Ollie has been stubborn with that particular person for the whole for how long he's been here. No matter win, lose or draw, this guy don't play. He might get 3-4 minutes. Do you know he that 45 minutes he had played more than he's ever played for Manchester United. That's how
maybe they had some sort of disagreement early.
I don't know what it is, but that's when I knew Ollie was done. Like for me, he was just literally last roll of the dice. I'm just gonna give you what you want, but this isn't my thing here. I'm just throwing him on, and that's it basically, because he knew he was going. The whole walking over to the crowd saying bye.
Yeah, he knew.
You could see it. Yeah, he knew. There was obviously some type of conversation. If you don't get this Watford result, or if it goes bad in terms of the performance, because the pressure was mounting, we're gonna have to do something. United didn't want to. I get that part. But there comes a point, and I said this, where the brand and shares with United, we can kind of dictate what happens to a certain extent on the field like that, if that makes sense. If something's not happening quite right, the fans make enough noise, the share prices go down, the Glazers react. That's the reality of it. And it happened. It roosted. There you go. So, what happened with Watford and United? Ollie happened.
All right. So, on to the next game. Before you go, Mark. Liverpool 4, Arsenal 0.
I didn't say Arsenal kind of low.
Can you show the scarf? Make sure that gets in the shot. I can't.
It's in the shot, don't worry.
I can't see it. I can't
Liverpool
see
4, Arsenal 0. Mark, go for it.
Terrible game of football.
Lovely game.
Terrible.
Do you know how to support the winning?
Yeah, I know that, but it was a good result. But it was actual bad watch. It wasn't.
I was watching you watching.
I know.
I was actually standing there. I'm sitting there watching you.
I know.
It's a wonderful game.
Felt sick, to be honest.
But
Preferred having COVID.
But you know what? That's the first time I've seen you from your side.
It wasn't support. What it was.
It was. Because I was there too.
It wasn't support. It wasn't support. What it was my admiration for Arsenal's trashness. I was actually happy at Arsenal proving my point of how rubbish they were. and Liverpool exploiting that.
Okay, so before we go back to Mark, are we above you in the league?
The league lies.
Yes or no?
Numbers lie.
Yes
Numbers
or
lie.
no?
And they're lying right now.
Yes or no?
I can't remember. I ain't seen the league.
Are we above you? Okay, continue, Mark. Continue, Mark.
Are you in Europe?
No, I wasn't.
Actually, I see your problem. So when Man United lost to Watford, you came straight to Man United to ask us. Let's go to you lot.
Mark is starting. Carlos will have his time. Carlos will have his time. And we got to hear what Dan's got to say as well. So go on.
Like a lot of people that were talking about Arsenal.
Never.
Carlos, man, the Oracle.
Sorry, before you continue, I've got a theory on that.
Yeah,
He's one of them oracles that can predict everyone else's.
Listen, the Oracle. Can I say something? Listen, the Oracle got taken over by the agent. Let's not forget. Why did the Oracle not see that? The Oracle cannot see. There you go. I agree.
The reason why I say that is because you lot got better.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't. The trash.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying. But for me,
Yeah.
realistically,
Some of them, man, there.
realistically, you have got better than where you was. But you've got.
But you're still rubbish.
We got a little gap between you. We have it.
A little. It sounds like the friend zone in here. What do you mean a little? Little.
Friend zone after. Hold on.
How about that?
They got 4. They got 4. They were humiliated. They were absolutely.
And it shows in the table. It shows.
Listen,
That extra goal.
Once again,
That extra goal shows in the table.
Once again, we're gonna go back to you lot beat Ollie. You lot destroyed Arsenal. You lot
Arteta then. They destroyed Arteta then.
No,
Let me
Arteta's
take your
there for the long
stance.
run.
Let me take
Arteta's
your
under
stance,
no pressure. Arteta's job ain't going nowhere. He will be there. Yeah, okay, well, he's going to be Wenger's puppet, but he's not going nowhere. Ollie was under pressure because of bad management. So you were versing a bad manager. That's why I keep bringing this up. Whereas Arteta and Arsenal are Arteta and Arsenal.
What we reversed was the official Man United first team. Yeah, I don't care.
No, it weren't. No.
They gave me the
Thank you. And Fergie was there, wanting to cry. I'm gonna put the picture up now. I'm gonna put the picture of Fergie now, and then the picture of Dalglish, and the picture of Dalglish.
Good, do that.
Smiling.
But just remember, and I've said it again, and I'm going to keep saying it. You beat Ollie.
No, stop. That's not cop out. He wasn't
But he
playing.
said he was just as influential with his poor decisions. And watching his poor decisions carried on.
For me, like, I think we took too long to get started. We was in there watching it.
International break.
I think we took too long to get started.
Arsenal were never at the wheel. They were never at the game, to be honest.
It was always going to be that.
Always.
Always going to be that.
What? 3 plus.
I think 3
A huge scoreline.
and a
Yeah.
clean sheet.
Yeah, and a clean sheet.
Yeah.
Dan, what you got to say, mate?
Dan, tell it how it is. I like you,
For
mate.
me, the game didn't liven up until
Arteta and Klopp.
Arteta had to scrap.
Yeah.
That's when the game livened up.
Definitely.
Because then that's when we kicked in and went on. Yeah. That was like, for the first half an hour, that was the only fight in the game.
Yeah.
Ollie's not our manager,
It was
sorry.
fight dead until
Definitely.
Well, Carrick is.
But once the first one went
He's
in,
got a better Champions League
You
record
knew.
than Arteta.
you knew, innit?
Ramsdale stopped it from.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, if
Come
it wasn't
on.
for Ramsdale, it would have been about 6 or 7.
There you go. Yeah, I agree with
No, you was dissing Ramsdale last week.
Still shit. I still say
And
it.
I
still say it.
said
Still
this
say
to
it.
Carlos, right?
Still say it.
For me, I hate Pickford. Yeah? For me,
Yeah, 'cause he has a DVD.
Ramsdale should be number 1.
Pickford is the best English. Pickford is the best goalkeeper in England just because of what he did to Van Dijk. I said it.
I don't like
Said
Pickford.
it.
I've never liked Pickford.
I said it.
Yeah,
I will continue to hold Pickford in high regards because of what he did to Van Dijk.
That's the only reason why I don't like Pickford.
What Pickford did was show the rest of the world
To be fair,
the truth about Liverpool. One man club.
Before Van Dijk, Pickford shouldn't have been England number 1. He's injured. The thing is, these injured players, the exact same injury, did the exact same thing before he.
When you not playing Everton again?
But hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
Next Wednesday.
But hold on, Duke.
Watching that one.
Next Wednesday. Everton next Wednesday.
Merseyside
derby.
Where is that? Is that at Anfield or?
Everton.
That's when the injury took place last. That's when it happened, isn't it?
Is it next week or this week?
Wednesday. It's on Wednesday.
Because
$8:15.
I know you're the first. It's on the first.
And then we've got Arsenal. We'll take them apart on Friday,
The
innit?
day after that,
Good weekend. Good weekend. Van Dijk will probably freeze once he gets to that part of the pitch again in Everton.
In the box, yeah.
Oh, was it in the box?
Yeah, it was
Oh yeah.
no penalty, no nothing.
He won't be going out for no corners then. No corners. He'll probably sit.
So
back
hold on. You finished what you had to say, Dan?
Yeah. I'm done.
Carlos,
Yeah.
what have you got to say?
Yeah. Can we get a camera on him because he's had energy.
I had bare energy for that game. I thought Arsenal was gonna at least get a draw.
At least score a goal.
Yeah,
I would have
I mean,
thought.
I'll be honest, but there's no way I would say anything different.
You'd always back your team. You would always back your team.
So is it fair to say
Some man don't back their team and blame it on managers. I don't know.
If that's what's happening.
Hold on.
You beat on
Yes.
Every time you said that.
Yes. I stand by that. I stand by that. When you see, here's the problem with me. I am such an elite fan. This is what I'm going to tell you. I see a problem. I'm not going to be a sheep and walk and allow everyone to lead me and pretend that problem doesn't exist. I'm going to call it out. These Arsenal fans will still continue paying these high-ass season tickets, even though the problem's there. But they will just continue. I would be screaming. Did I not? So for the last for two, I've supported my club. I've been to games whilst Ollie's been there, but I haven't been happy. I haven't been. I've had the season. Say that again. This season. The last one was Champions League. Are you trying to catch me out? What's he trying to do? I know where he's going with it, but I'm going to show you. Alright, my last game was Champions League de Villarreal. That's it. That's all.
So
say again. Double day win.
Firstly.
Yeah, the first leg. Is that at Old Trafford? The second leg.
hold on.
I don't have my COVID passport, so I couldn't go. No.
Hold on.
And I'm not. I don't have the away.
Hold on. So I just want to ask Dan a question. Reece James or Trent Alexander?
Reece James all day. It makes sense. He can defend and attack.
I'm obviously gonna back Trent.
Is that?
But
I'm gonna back Trent.
But go on.
But on form,
Reece.
we're talking Reece James.
Listen, Reece James.
Look
Yeah.
at this.
Reece James.
Skeng man of the week is Reece James.
So is it fair to say we're probably cut from the same cloth? We see the
I
problem.
wouldn't think so.
Yeah, okay, all right. We see a problem. We don't want to support the problem where others will support the problem. We want to stand up and call it out. We will say what it really is, isn't it? Should we be penalised for? Well, not we, me more. But would you penalise someone for calling out the problem than opposed to supporting the problem? Be honest. I know it's detrimental at the minute because you're obviously gonna throw your mate under the bus, but he's got to go under the bus.
Now, do you know what? Yeah, everyone says to me, yeah, like, oh, why do you not hate Arsenal? I don't hate Arsenal. Yeah. The thing with me, I say to my dad, why do you hate Arsenal? Because all my family, Liverpool, me, my dad, my uncle, and my brother, we all get around my house and we
Terrible
all
decision,
watch the
but
Liverpool
okay.
game and everything. And I'm like, why do you hate Arsenal? He's like, look what they did to us in '89. I said, I weren't born. I said, I weren't born. I said, I weren't born, so I don't care. I said, look at the other time. I remember the time when we beat you in the fake treble, as everyone likes to call it, yeah? When we beat you in the FA Cup, it was the hottest day. I remember I was about 11 and I was with my dad. And it was a hot day and everything. Me and my dad was going mad that day. When it was a Michael Owen final, basically.
Yeah.
But I don't hate Arsenal.
I can't stand
No
it.
way.
They run their mouths, the fans,
But hold on.
with no
But
credit.
hold on,
to-
I just want
to
to
do
give
it for.
Reece James his credit, man.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Reece James is going on bad right now, man.
He's the top scorer.
Assisting. Did you see his goal against Juventus? The way he chest. This guy is on some serious.
You've
crap
got
this
strikers that can't even do that.
season. For real?
No, I'm talking about Arsenal.
Oh,
Strikers
shut
that-
up. And you're sitting there saying that, but you've got Martial.
Ronaldo's done it.
But you've got
Ronaldo's
Martial.
yeah, but we've got Ronaldo. Ronaldo's done it
Aubameyang
twice.
can do that all day.
You lot haven't got
Aubameyang
anyone.
can do that all day, bro. Come on, man.
When was the last time?
But
he
anyway,
scored?
let me finish giving Reece James his flowers, bro, because he assisted Kante on Saturday against Leicester. He's just been on fire, man.
Yeah, he's on
Absolute fire, bro.
Listen, the backs in this country are evolving.
And I can't remember who was breaking it down.
The backs, right backs, left backs.
Calm down.
Chilwell.
Calm down. It's not like that.
What did he say, sir?
The back.
Right back and left back, Sanka. What happened to you?
I heard something
We're
else.
still talking about football.
Yo, I heard something else, sorry.
Man's thinking booger back.
This is what happens when you get divorced. You hear backs, and you're just thinking.
That's not even what I heard. I heard black. The black. That's not the what?
They're evolving. Like, to be... I remember a couple of years ago, Carragher Jones, who wants to be a right back. No one wants to be a right back. Now,
They're changing the game.
It's the team,
Changing,
bro.
yeah.
These guys that was central. Remember, Trent was an 8. He's meant to be Gerrard-esque.
Yeah,
Was he?
yeah,
He was an 8.
yeah.
I didn't even know that. He come in as a midfielder.
You're meant to, that's why we were talking about Wan-Bissaka a couple of weeks ago. You can't just defend in them positions no more. The positions
Evolved. Yeah.
Reece James plays like another attacker. You're almost like an attacker.
Anytime Chelsea are attacking, he's there in the front line.
And they were saying like he's further up the pitch more time and he's more central sometimes than.
And this is why we have to give credit as well, because it was 3-0 against Leicester, and then it was 4-0 against Juventus. So with all the work that he's doing, they're still not getting behind him to get the goals in.
Again, how you set up though. Like you're saying,
Tactics.
slipping,
Tactics. Can we say that word? Tactics.
It allows him the freedom. You understand?
Yeah, no,
Let's see
definitely.
if they win 5-0 against United tomorrow.
That is a
we all
great.
know that
That's where we're going now. That was
think we all know that was a good
absolutely
joke.
fantastic.
I think we all know that was a good joke. Do you
No.
want to cut it on this point?
No,
On that point?
no. Chelsea versus Manchester United. Where's that? Stamford Bridge.
Stamford Bridge, yeah.
Duke.
I think it'll be a
Duke.
draw. I honestly think it's
What's
gonna
the
be a draw.
score gonna be, Duke?
I think it'll be a draw, to be honest. I think it'll be...
You think you're
it'll be
gonna
a
draw
low-scoring draw, yeah.
against
To
Chelsea?
be honest, I've read that there's a few players like that are doubtful for Chelsea, and the same with Man United as well. So
Well, I think Lukaku's back.
Doesn't
No,
matter.
he's not starting, is he?
He's gonna start.
Yeah.
He don't even need
It
to
doesn't
start.
even
He
matter. It
doesn't
doesn't
need to
matter.
start,
He's not going to be
bro.
match fit.
Werner's right.
Because to be honest, you know who else has been getting a lot of shots in for Chelsea? Chilwell. I know he's
you're
injured
right,
now,
you're right.
but bruv, he's been on.
I don't think
he's
it's going to
been
be a
doing business.
high-scoring game. I think it's going to be very cagey affair, and both teams will more or less, I wouldn't say park the bus. Yes, and by easing, yeah. So there's players missing on both sides, but I just think it. I think Bayer and Lindelof. I think.
Van Zabe.
Yeah, anyway, Bayer and Lindelof. So I think it'll be. I think
4-1 to Chelsea then.
But honestly, as we're talking about right backs,
they are the kings of
as we're
London.
talking about right backs, what's going on with Wan-Bissaka?
Just not developed.
Because he's never gonna. The way Trent and James are playing, he's never gonna get back in the
No,
England.
not right at this moment. But let our guy, let our BMW German come in and take hold of things, and then we'll go from there. Liverpool's Volkswagen German, who we made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's that?
But Trippier's not performing like Reece and Trent.
Oh,
No,
no.
but what I'm saying is, he's at least Reece-esque and Trent-esque in terms of his output in that position. It's going to be difficult for Wan-Bissaka. Sorry to cut you.
Oh, Wan-Bissaka's got no right now. He's got no chance of going to the World
I
Cup.
agree with that.
Yeah, but what's going on with Shaw this season though?
Still in the
He
Euros.
ain't been. I think that's what it is. He had a long season and the Euros as well, and he's usually injury prone.
I love it when you lot answer your own questions on camera. It just makes my life.
What's most players?
But even so, listen.
No,
it's
but
very-
Shaw's very injury
it's
prone.
very
though.
easy to paint.
He ain't
everyone
shown the
with
form that he
same
showed
brush.
last season at all.
It's very easy to paint everyone with the same brush. If
fit, but he's
Shaw
not
is
playing.
having a hard time, he's having a hard time. That doesn't mean anything. But someone else isn't. Someone else isn't.
Last season, he was the best left back.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure, yeah. But it's
He's gone through to Europe. Take
Ain't come
that,
back.
And really, yeah.
That's
yeah,
it.
come back. He's
He
too
might be
many
back
games.
next season, and
It's
that's
too many
what
games,
do we
but
say then?
That's another Ollie's fault.
Yeah.
Because he should have brought Tellers in on certain games.
On a lot of games, not even certain games. When he started dipping form.
Yeah.
I don't think he should be England's first choice left back.
Who's that one?
Chilwell all day.
Chilwell.
I don't think it's a debate.
Stay long.
At the moment, it's not a discussion, but let our BMW German get in, and we'll go from there.
So let's talk about that. So
Oh,
obviously,
you don't want to talk about Ranić?
yeah. So obviously, you sacked Ollie.
Best move that we've done. We
Yeah.
went straight away
He
after.
said in his interview, he didn't say that. He said he parted ways. That's what he
Parted
said.
ways, yep.
Parted ways.
All right, well, let's talk about...
That's what they said on Manchester United website as well.
Yeah, we gave him his notice. Served notice.
Sky Sports News said he got sacked. So.
in yellow. And I'm gonna put that on the screen right now.
Whatever way you want to look at it, when people are having emergency meetings, it's done.
It's a sacking. It's a sacking.
It's a sacking. It doesn't matter what.
It's a sacking. That's why I was sniffling. That's why I was sniffling.
What does the champions know? What does that have to do with his management?
So anyway, Duke, what are we saying about your BMW, mate?
He's gonna push us to a level that we're supposed to be at,
which is
competing and efficiency and
competing or winning the Premier League.
No, competing. You gotta take it step at a time. You can't just automatically jump. Like it's like when them lots VW German manager came in. He didn't come in the first 2 seasons and win anything. Klopp.
The manager that's won the Premier League and the Champions League.
But when did he do it? He didn't do it straight away, did he?
It doesn't matter. He told you. He told you how long he needed, though. He stuck to his words.
You said, is he going to be winning the league? Is he? You said, is he going to come in and win the league?
I'm not saying straight away.
Yeah, okay.
So how long would you think you need to win the league?
At the minute, the contract is 6 months.
No, how long do you need to win the league?
I don't know. That's depending on their players.
And the thing is, Duke, as well, yeah, you say he's going to improve you.
100%.
But at the end of the season, you say you're only getting him till the end of the season. So then basically you're working on his plan and then you're going to get someone in over the season.
I honestly believe, you're right. Because we was discussing this, but I think if he does what he's supposed to come in and do, he will be manager. Because it makes no sense to now... Yeah, 100%.
And Rodgers.
Poch might still be in the job. We're all talking like Poch is 100%.
An ex-Liverpool manager.
We're not getting Rodgers. We could have had Rodgers. We could have easily just given.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not going well at Leicester for him, so he could be on the table.
We don't need him. It was never. He had a moment where people brought up his name, and that was it. We didn't go for him.
When I watched the Chelsea-Leicester game last week, there was a clip where Rodgers was like angry and everything. That's the first time I've ever seen him like angry or whatever on the line.
That's like Leicester, isn't it?
Calm.
It seems like his not going well.
Yeah.
Wow, that's at Leicester. That's on them, isn't it? But our plan right now, if Ports are to be believed, we have an interim manager. When come the end of the season, we will look at our options because we don't want to rush. You lot are running away with the Poch thing because I don't think Poch is now probably a scenario. And reason being, we only had to pay 10 million for him to come in now. So if we really wanted him, 10 million is next to not. We pay agents fees more than that. So if we really wanted him, we would have had him now. We wouldn't be talking about that.
Maybe you might wait to the end of. Maybe you might wait to the end of the season. Maybe he might just want to do the one season with those 3 at PSG.
I don't think he's as nailed on as everyone's making it out to believe. Because if he was, we could have had him now.
But I think he wants to finish the season with the Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. Just to see what he can do.
Possibly, but I can't.
But apparently, I think his wife and kids are here.
Yeah.
They left Paris and came back to here.
Why are you going to take a project basically halfway through the season?
Well, Ranić did it.
There he is. He was 68
That's because you're
years
sitting
old.
upstairs, scratching himself.
Let's not forget, he gave you lots, well, not you lots, but the people that you look up to, their credit. He made them. We're talking about a star factory.
And Klopp.
Yeah, a star, and Tuchel. We're talking about a star factory now. You're not looking at the stars. Look at the people who built those stars. That's what you've got here. Look at this mug. Look at this Captain Jack Black mug.
But let me give you another scenario.
Clay.
Mayweather Senior or Mayweather Junior?
In terms of what? Training?
No.
Let's say you're wait. Let's say you're an up and coming professional and you wanted to train and you're picking one of the two.
Of their ability to compete, it's gonna be Junior. So yes, he deserves a lot of credit, but you cannot compare him to his prodigies because they've gone clear.
And sometimes the apprentice are better. I swear didn't Lampard beat Mourinho a couple times?
First and foremost.
No, but
we don't know the actual apprentice is better at the minute because he hasn't. No, we don't because he hasn't been given the same platform. He hasn't been given the same platform to showcase that. Let's not forget, Klopp has come from the German league to here. Here is a worldwide bigger stadium, platform in terms of showcasing who you
Of
are.
course, it's the Premier League.
Rangnick is just now coming, so let's at least give him. Let's see. First and foremost, it wasn't Austria. And
So
that wasn't management. That was to build clubs up. That's where we go back to. RB Leipzig isn't Siberia.
But has he got any
That's what you
major
lot just
honours,
said.
though?
Thank you. That's what I want to ask. What's his major?
German Cup. Come on.
It's a major honour. You lot
That's a Mickey
can't.
Mouse Cup in England, isn't it?
Hold on.
No, but that is a Mickey Mouse Cup. That's the problem. In Germany,
Brother,
there's only three.
come on,
There's only
man.
three.
The World
There's
Cup-
only
the-
three things you can win
The
as
FA
a
Cup is
German
watched
club.
all over the
Champions
world,
League,
bro.
The league and the German
Duke,
Cup.
I listen to what I'm saying.
And they're all regarded as quite
The
high.
German Cup with
Leipzig.
Leipzig.
Yeah,
right.
Leipzig.
So-
The team that he rebuilt.
Who always wins it? Who do we always talk about
Exactly.
in Germany?
Exactly.
There's only two teams.
Yeah,
one really.
For Leipzig, for him to win it with Leipzig.
Thank you. Yes.
He never won it with Leipzig. He won with Schalke. He won the cups.
Schalke.
Okay, Schalke. Okay, Schalke. Sorry.
Hoffenheim, he got them
And
up
with
to
there's like three of them. Isn't it? There's RB Leipzig. There's another one. The one
Hoffenheim.
that's no in Austria, and he won the league there.
We're not counting that. We don't need to count that. Let's not count that. Let's not count that.
That's all he done.
Because Arteta, before he came, he was just a backup dancer. He was exactly. So, we're-
But that's what I'm saying. You keep saying Arteta, but we are watching. Hold on. Hold on.
experience though, isn't it?
Hold
Remember,
on.
he hasn't been managing every club since he's returned managing. He's gone in as sports director, rebuilt clubs from top and all that kind of stuff.
Give him props. And said
No, because he trains Klopp.
He trained Klopp. Say it a bit more bass though. Don't say it in that high pitch.
No, but what I wanted to say is you keep saying.
Obi-Wan. Darth Vader, bro. Yeah?
Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan.
Lord Vader is the guy.
Vader had to go to the dark side, which is
Obi-Wan
class as
laid the
steroids.
foundation, but Vader went clear, bro. That's all it is.
Claire.
You're on this analogy, bro.
I know. That's all he's got. That's all he's got. He's just trying. He's trying. That's all he got because he knows. He
It's
deep
not,
down.
and it's not a disrespect thing.
Even Klopp said it. It is a problem for the league.
You love that one, innit? You love that one.
This guy don't. He's a thing.
You love that one.
Accept it. Accept it.
United have got players. It's not.
Accept
you would
it.
expect them to improve.
It is a
No,
problem
they have to
for the
improve
league.
because when they got Ronaldo, we was talking about being up there to win the Premier League, top 3.
Yes.
That's what we
Listen,
was talking about when you got
it
Ronaldo.
is a problem for the league.
I'm not even saying that yet. I see what you do.
I know, and that's why I'm not even in the group. You've noticed I haven't even carried on. I've just said, all right, let's wait and see.
But as soon as you got in there this morning,
I'm going to be a lot worse once I'm proven right. Beyond, if you think this excitement, watch. Once we run over Arsenal, I'm gonna drink 2 Supermotes that day.
what day is that game on?
It's next Friday.
Next Thursday.
Is it Thursday or Friday?
Yes,
Even
Thursday.
better. I love a Thursday.
Man United Arsenal.
May 9.
So,
I'm gonna come on Arsenal.
I wanted to do a watch along, man.
should we watch it in here? I say we will watch it in here.
Oh, on Thursday.
On Thursday again. Yeah, you don't really.
It's a
fancy
tricky
it.
one. Now, I don't know what
Tricky
time I'm
one.
gonna get back from work.
I get that. I get that. What
Probably
about you, Carlos?
7:45.
Quarter past 8.
Oh, you say that now, but then we can't get hold of you. Can't get hold. Oh, okay.
Thursday 8:15 kickoff.
I was talking about that for the North London derby.
It's like Thursday night football.
Yeah, Duke was talking big about the North London derby. You saw what happened.
You lot didn't confirm
You
it. I
saw
was
what
ready.
happened.
They didn't say they're coming next week.
We did.
I said I'll be here.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's why, because Clee said he's not going to be here, probably most likely. But I'm down for doing it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
So really
I've got
quickly,
more space to run up and down.
you heard about Brentford. They're gonna keep the same kit from this season, next season. How do we feel?
I think that's wonderful. I think it's good.
You know what?
Do we feel that all Premier?
They're saving money. Some way, somehow.
No, they're not saving money. They're making money.
Brentford?
The kits, I think it's good because back in the day, we actually used to keep the kits for 2
a long-
seasons.
yeah.
What now? Kits. Let's be honest.
Every
They're money
season.
spinners for the clubs. So to keep it for 2 seasons, yeah, I think that's good. Brentford, it's in their interest to put out another kit because it's revenue for them, isn't it?
But do we feel more clubs should take on this?
Yes, 100%. 100%, yeah.
No disrespect to your mom. Bro.
You lot punch out some good kicks as well.
Yeah, your Arsenal kick.
Look good in style.
Serious.
Yeah, serious. You lot losing them as well. It's weird.
My God. How many training kits a season do you have to put out?
Yeah.
It's mad.
And you lot still buy them, even though
Why
what's
not?
happening?
No, because they've got a fan base to do
Why
it.
not?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
No, but why not? Why not support the club?
I'm just saying. You lot still buy them.
Do it. Brentford don't have the fan base. Even now, they'll be like, yeah, every year we're going to change every year. They don't have the fan base. So they just go back to the old model.
Hold on. What did you just say?
How can you give a good training kit when you're not even in Europe? You're not even really win that.
No, you said we don't win nothing. Google. You Google.
I give you
because we win
you
stuff.
lot are the best looking losers. Swear down.
But how? Again, how?
It's true. It's true.
How though? How did you work this out?
Listen. Let me explain.
How do you work this out?
I'll explain. You lot make losing look good.
No,
in your
how
attire.
have you worked this out though?
In your attire.
How do you work this out?
The
How many
Adidas
FA
kits-
Cup finals have we been to in the last 5 years?
You don't win FA Cup. I mean, most.
How many?
Have it.
And Europa League semi-finals and finals.
Look at Palace's kit. Trained in a tracksuit. Watch when it switches to Arteta. Tell me who's got the best, who don't look good. It's going to switch in a minute. Tell me who don't look good.
No, but what I'm saying to you is...
We're sponsored by you lot. With you lot with Adidas. Our thing is not on the same level as you lot's thing. So you lot have got...
No, Arsenal are known for having good kits.
Thing. Yeah,
Arsenal's known for having good kits.
Tough stuff.
It's elite, like...
Yes.
You look at everything... No, but that's like training kit number 10.
I would wear your training kit if I was at Arsenal's to dances, bro.
It's like you've got a designer. Adidas has assigned one particular designer for you, and he's just caning it for you. But on the flip,
No, we're saluting. That's what we're saying. You look good when you're losing. That's not hating.
as
not hating.
they're going to attempt to stir up trouble. I do not think as Arsenal.
When Arteta has to have that interview on why did you lose again or why was your performance, and he's sitting there in that you see when he's sitting there in the puffer.
I told him all the time though. I tell him all the time.
His hair slicked up, all of that. Look, he looks proper, bro.
You don't win stuff.
We win stuff.
Yeah? And you can't be letting
We win.
these
What,
guys
what did Google say, Michael?
smack.
Yeah. Because you don't want to admit the truth, bro. We win stuff. All of a sudden, you want to say FA Cup like FA Cup is nothing.
FA Cup champions, you not won anything else.
What you say?
FA Cup champions.
We won the Prem.
When?
Bravo.
I discarded the FA Cup
We
when
won the
Fergie
Prem.
did way back ago.
The last time you won the Prem, I was not leaving.
It doesn't matter. We still won the Prem.
What year was it? 2003?
It
2004.
don't matter.
A lot has
It's still in the
changed.
Premier League era. It's
lot
still in the
has
Premier League
changed.
era.
You don't talk about history, but you man are saying 2004. I'm beating.
A lot has
That's what I'm
changed.
trying to say.
2004.
Like Roberto said.
The last time you won it was YouTube here. Was YouTube actually a thing? Was that a platform?
Yes.
It was. Really?
It wasn't as big as it was.
Someone go Google that. What startup date? I don't think it was it?
Allow them not to talk rubbish.
I never allowed them.
Steve, Google that. What date?
The last time you got were
No, they might have. The
plug-in ones.
Could you update satnavs like via internet, or did you have to plug in?
You had to plug it in. You had to plug it. Definitely.
When was 2005? Who? YouTube started in 2005.
YouTube started.
What happened that year? Liverpool
Wow.
won the Champions League for the 5th time.
And that's, hold on. I've got 2 points to make. I've got 2 points.
2005.
Hold on. I've got 2 points to make. The first point is
When did we go?
Duke. We need to get the whistle back. And the cards.
2006.
2G. When was 2G?
Them times 2006. Them times was 2G.
No, it was before that.
All right, cool. I got 2 points to make. Duke and Michael, you're always talking like we don't win stuff. In the last 5 years, we probably won more than you. And number two, you lot come in here. What
does that mean?
You lot come in here with your high chest. Hold on.
The last 10 years we won more than you.
Hold on.
What does that mean?
And number
the
two,
last 13 years we won more than you.
You lot always come in here with your high chest, but you can't talk to Liverpool. You cannot chat to
But we're
Liverpool
talking
right
to
now.
you. We're talking
Right
to
now,
you.
you
We're talking
cannot
to you.
talk to Liverpool.
I can chat to Liverpool because
You
they're
can't.
totally a
You
trash
cannot
team. But
talk
I
to
can talk to
Liverpool.
you. You don't support Liverpool.
Bruv.
Show the Arsenal crest right now. As I said that. Who do you support? Who do you support?
Arsenal, mate.
I can chat to you. You see that?
can't.
I can chat
You
to
can't
you.
chat to us.
In fact, you're right. I can't. I shouldn't.
And
even
what
do.
I'm saying
I
is,
chat to you for
can't chat to
entertainment
Liverpool and Man
I
City,
cannot
who
chat
are
to
your
you, you're right.
neighbours.
But
You cannot chat
but
to
I
them.
do it. For
And I know it hurts.
I do it for personal. For entertainment person. Of course, he's been top class today. He has been top class today. There's been some terrible Liverpool fans over here, but he's been top class today.
On behalf of Arsenal fans, I'm sick and tired of it, yeah? Because you lot, over the last how many years, you shouldn't be talking to me.
Yes, we can.
And the problem is,
The FA Cup
you know what it is? The problem with Man United fans are you're still sitting on your Sir Alex Ferguson horse.
No, we're not.
That era is done.
No, we're not.
That era is done.
No, we're not.
Yeah? You haven't won the Premier League since 2013.
You haven't won it since 2004.
Keep counting. Keep counting. Keep counting. Keep counting. But you lot are the great Man United. 13 titles. You're not going to win another one. You're not going to win another one for now, bro. We'll win one before you. We'll win one before you. Disagree with what? With what? What do you disagree with? What is it that you disagree with?
Ranić with all the Finney stones.
Because you man can't chat to Liverpool and Man United. We can still chat to Tottenham.
First and foremost, we're Man United.
You man can't chat to your neighbours. You cannot chat to your neighbours.
But we can chat to you though.
We're not your neighbours.
But
we are not your neighbours,
That's
bro.
right, but we can chat to you
We are
though.
not your
Admit it
neighbours.
to the camera. On that note, can you admit to the camera that we can chat to you though?
Chat to Liverpool about what? Winning a title. Winning a title. Winning the Champions League. Brother, you lot won Europa. They won the Champions League.
This is the first time I've seen Wes rattled. He's rattled, isn't it?
I'm not rattled.
He's got him, innit?
You think I'm rattled? I'm not rattled.
Got him.
I'm not rattled. I'm just fed up of you lot coming there with your high chest like
So
you
you're
lot are
rattled
winning.
then. So
Like
that's
you lot
rattled.
are Liverpool or Man City.
That's
You're
rattled.
not. You're not.
That's rattled.
You are not Liverpool and you're not Man City.
No, we're not.
You cannot chat to your neighbours. I'm Arsenal.
But we
through,
can chat
bruv.
to you though. But we can chat
We're
alright,
not
innit?
your neighbours, bruv.
So therefore,
Get
we
it
can
through
chat
your
to you, though,
heads.
innit? We can
We're
chat
not
to you.
your
We
neighbours.
can
You
look
can't
down
chat
at
to
you.
us. What you wanna talk
Carlos
about?
at the minute is all looking in his phone because he
But
doesn't
what-
want nothing to do with it. He doesn't want to chat. There's no chat from Carlos.
Hold on. Wes. Let me ask.
Yeah, go on.
Cool. Why can't we chat to Liverpool? Why? Is it just now?
Yes, right now you can't chat to them.
He's got recent bias.
No way.
It's not recent. This is your reality. Right?
Premier League and Champions League. Can't talk to Liverpool. It took them 30 years to win the Prem,
Yeah, but they won it.
but they did it in style.
They
They did it in style.
30 years. You didn't take 2
It
seasons.
took us a mere we gave you 30 years. Do what you want. We suck.
Gave us.
Okay.
Is he walking alone? I want to hear Dan. I want to hear Dan to see if he's. Is he walking alone? Use that mic. Is he on alone? on this one?
years to run shit. And then in 2 seasons, we said we take our ish back. We gave you 30 years of dominance.
This is now entertainment. This is entertainment. He's trying to entertain, yeah. This is for the camera. This is for the camera.
It's true. We gave you 30 years. We gave you 30 years.
Wait. Let me ask you something.
You can't talk to my team.
Wait.
Yeah?
Let me ask you something.
It's for the camera now.
Let me ask you something.
It's not, bro.
Wait.
You can't talk to them.
In terms of revenue,
He can't even talk to Arsenal when you're allowing them to talk, bro. Do you know how many trophies you've won since the last time they won anything?
Are you talking about Manchester United and trophies? Are you talking about Manchester United and trophies and trophies? Are you?
talking to me as a Liverpool fan?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes,
Who's
I
won
am.
more trophies?
Premier League, Premier League, we have. Premier League, we have. Premier League, we have.
If we
We had
start
the most
to,
successful
hold on.
team
If
in
we start to
England.
talk about history, yeah. Remember Munich, you know. Remember who's gonna win that Champions League, you know.
That's cool.
I remember.
You would
We had
have
to rebuild. it.
We don't even have to do that. Who has won the most Premier League?
Istanbul 2005.
Who has won the most Premier Leagues? Let's talk history. Talk it properly. Who has won the most Premier Leagues? Say it with your chest. That's right.
But the reality of
Mwah.
the situation is, despite those Premier League wins, who is the most successful?
Right, and let me come
And
in
then on
after you,
top of
Alan.
that,
let me come
on
in
top of
after
that,
you.
let's
Hold
go
on.
back to
I'm
Arsenal.
next.
Let's go
I'm
back to
next.
Arsenal.
Hold on, Duke.
So let's talk about
I'm next.
Arsenal
Hold on.
and
Hold on.
Premier
No.
and leagues.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So how many Premier Leagues have you not won? 13.
13, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
You see, because of those 13 that you've won, you are being punished, bruv. You're being absolutely punished.
At least I can say we've won 13.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
keep the number.
Yeah.
Keep 13.
Thank
bro.
you.
Trust
You'll
me.
never catch up to that. You will never catch up to that.
Brother.
You're not even allowed to say the number 13 and
Brother.
Premier Leagues in the same sentence as an Arsenal man.
Brother,
That's where you're at.
we
Carlos
don't
is
know.
now
We
gone.
don't know what's
Has
going to
anyone
happen.
seen
No,
Carlos?
Carlos is back there. We
Exactly,
don't know what's
he's
going to
gone.
happen in the
Back
future.
there.
We don't know
He's
what's
gone.
going to happen in the future.
Yeah, we do. We know Arsenal will continue. As long as Stan Kroenke's there, you will continue to be a cash cow, not proper investment in the team, and you'll be a mediocre
You're
club.
saying all of that
That
about
is
us. What about you lot?
I happen to be.
You lot are just about to try to sort that problem out.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But
You're trying to sort
your
that problem
has
out.
no light at the end of the tunnel.
That's fine,
You
but
will
we're still
continue
above you
on the
right now.
journey what you're doing now.
still-
You're going to stay
We're
on that
still above
journey.
you right now.
You're going to stay on that journey right now, continuing in mediocre land. That's what you'll be.
But like I said, to finish the show, we do win things. In the last 5 years, we've won more things than you.
In the last
It was
10, we've
unlucky
won
that we
more
didn't win
10
the
more than you.
Europa, but you lot won the Europa, and you think you can chat to Liverpool, who won the Champions League?
Once.
Sorry?
Once in the last
Yeah,
5
but
years.
we want to talk about
In the last
recent
5 years.
stuff.
Last 5 years, they won it once.
And how much times have you lot won it?
We ain't.
How much times have you lot been to a final?
But if we win it this
how
season,
much
what does
times
that
have
mean?
you lot been to a final?
If we get there and win
You're
it this
not
season,
winning
what
it
does
this
that mean?
season.
You
Let's
just
not-
said anything can
You're
happen.
not anything,
You just said
but you're not winning
exactly.
the Champions League this season.
Okay. Same as you lot are going to be. Oi, have some respect for Carrick. He's
You lot
talking.
lost to, was it, who did they lose to? Villarreal, bruv.
But then we beat
Emery.
them. But we just beat them the other day with
Emery.
Carrick. Spin that clean. Look at that, Carrick. Oh,
Yeah, Kyle.
But thank you everybody for coming. Remember to
no
like,
scam man of the week.
comment. No, scam man of the week was Reece James.
Oh, okay.
Meh, meh, meh,
Sorry.
meh.
I didn't hear the sound. Didn't hear the sound.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Dan, thanks for coming. Come back next week.
Wait, you got to come back.
Come
You're the
back
only
next
one that
week,
chats
man.
in.
Make sure we'll be back next week. I'm out of here. Shalom.